Chapter 2. Forbidden Love. Growing Bonds. The flickering candlelight cast dancing shadows on Gia's face as she confessed her deepest fear. Not of the Sunstone army, nor of the lingering prejudice she still felt within her own coven, but of her own inadequacy. Years of rigorous training had honed her magical skills, but the weight of expectation, the constant pressure to prove her worth within the Nightshade coven, had left her feeling perpetually on edge. She longed for the simple comfort of acceptance, for a place where her flaws weren't seen as weaknesses, but as integral parts of who she was. Lysander listened intently, his gaze unwavering. He understood her anxieties, the pressure to live up to a legacy she hadn't chosen, a legacy burdened by centuries of ingrained hostility. His own upbringing, though seemingly privileged, had been equally restrictive. The rigid expectations of the Sunstone court, the constant scrutiny, the weight of his future role, all of it had stifled him, pushing him into a role he never truly desired. He reached for her hand, his touch gentle yet firm, a silent reassurance. Your strength, Gia, isn't just in your magic. It's in your vulnerability, in your capacity for empathy, in your willingness to see beyond the lies. His words resonated deeply, a soothing balm on her troubled soul. He knew the vulnerability she displayed was a testament to her courage, not a weakness. He spoke of his own struggles, his frustrations with the limitations imposed upon him by his royal status, the suffocating weight of tradition, and his deep yearning to break free from the predetermined path laid out before him. He spoke of his loneliness, the emptiness that had haunted him despite the lavish surroundings of the Sunstone palace. His confession was a stark contrast to the image he projected to the world, a strong, resolute prince, capable and commanding. Their shared vulnerabilities created a bond deeper than any political alliance or magical connection. They were two souls adrift in a sea of conflict, finding solace and strength in each other's arms. They talked for hours, sharing their hopes, dreams, and the darkest of their fears. They spoke of their childhoods, the subtle ways they'd been manipulated, the insidious influence of propaganda, and the way their perceptions of each other had been carefully shaped by centuries of misinformation. Gia described the rigorous training within the Nightshade coven, the emphasis on power and control, the unwavering belief in the inherent evil of the Sunstone kingdom. She confessed her shame at having readily accepted these beliefs, the ingrained prejudices that had colored her view of Lysander and his people. She spoke of the subtle rituals, the complex spell weaving, the intricate ceremonies, all designed to reinforce the separation and hatred between the two kingdoms. Lysander, in turn, described the Sunstone Academy, the rigorous training of their warriors and sorcerers, the rigid structure of the court, and the relentless focus on maintaining their power and dominance. He admitted the insidious way he'd internalized the propaganda, his casual acceptance of the derogatory terms used to describe the Nightshade coven, his belief in their inherent treachery. Their conversations transcended the mere sharing of information. They delved into the emotional core of their experiences, exploring the psychological impact of years spent living under the shadow of hatred and mistrust. They were not just sharing words, they were sharing the very essence of their beings, exposing their vulnerabilities, their hopes, their fears, and their dreams for a future free from the confines of ancient prejudice. One evening, under the gentle glow of the moon, they found themselves sitting by a quiet stream, the water murmuring secrets as it flowed. The air was filled with the scent of wildflowers and the distant sound of nocturnal birds. The formality of their early meetings was gone, replaced by a comforting familiarity, a profound understanding born from their shared pain and newfound empathy. Lysander reached out and gently touched a stray strand of hair that had fallen across Gia's face. Her skin, usually pale, held a faint rosy glow in the moonlight. Their eyes met, a silent conversation passing between them, a silent acknowledgement of the extraordinary bond that had formed between them. There was no need for words, their shared experiences, their mutual understanding, and the profound vulnerability they'd exposed to each other had created an unbreakable connection. Their lovemaking was not a mere physical act, it was a tender dance of souls, a testament to their shared humanity. It was a communion of spirits, an exploration of intimacy that transcended the physical realm, an expression of the profound connection forged through shared experiences and mutual understanding. It was a sacred act, a celebration of their love, a testament to their resilience in the face of adversity, and a symbol of their hope for a future where love could conquer hate. Days turned into nights, their time together a precious respite from the looming dangers of their respective worlds. They explored the hidden chambers within the Sunstone fortress, sharing whispered secrets and stolen kisses amidst the echoes of history. They ventured into the shadowed glades surrounding the Nightshade coven, their hands clasped tight as they navigated the twisting paths, their hearts beating in unison. Each shared moment deepened their understanding, strengthened their bond, and fueled their determination to fight for a future free from the weight of centuries-old animosity. Their love was not simply a forbidden romance, it was a beacon of hope, a symbol of defiance against the forces of hatred, and a catalyst for change. Their connection was a powerful force, capable of shattering the walls of prejudice and resentment that had separated their peoples for generations. Their shared dreams went beyond their personal happiness. They envisioned a world where the Sunstone Kingdom and the Nightshade Coven could coexist peacefully, where the magical traditions of both kingdoms could intertwine, enriching each other rather than clashing in bitter conflict. They dreamed of a future free from the manipulations of power, a future where truth and understanding reigned supreme, a future where their love story would serve as an inspiration for generations to come. They knew the road ahead would be long and arduous, but their shared vision, their unwavering love, and their unyielding determination fueled their hope. They were bound not only by a forbidden love, but by a shared purpose, a profound commitment to a future free from the shadows of the past. Their journey had just begun, and it was a journey they would face together, their love a guiding star in the darkness. Their love story, once a fragile whisper, was growing into a powerful song, a song of hope, a song of unity, a song that promised to reshape the very fabric of their world.